let's talk about how does this podcasting thing work at the top of any sort of marketing funnel? What does that look like?
I love that podcasting actually checks off all of the boxes of the marketing funnel. When we're sitting at the top of the awareness funnel, we're thinking about how are we even getting people to know about our brand? How do we even get them to know the name? So, first of all, like I mentioned, they're coming into the awareness funnel just by the fact that they're searching for something related to your business or your brand. Second, what's happening is that a podcast is showing up on various listening apps, and these listening apps act as search engines, just like you would Google, just like Instagram, just like Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. These are all search engines in themselves. And turns out that 40% of of podcast listeners are actually finding new podcasts directly through the podcast listening apps, which means that
What?
you're
What?
opening.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Say that again. 40%.
Yes. So
Nearly 1 in 2 listeners are finding the next podcast to listen to through their listening app.
Exactly. In addition to that, as well, each individual episode acts as its own search, right? So let's go back to the F45 example. So let's say that you're going to do an episode on what to eat before a workout. That's going to create a whole nother level of use or potential podcast listeners that are going to be searching for that exact topic in the podcast episodes available. So they'll go into the listening app, they'll see this particular episode, they'll click on it and press play, and it's potentially the first episode that they'll hear of your podcast, which then drives them into awareness piece. So that's really how podcasting works on so many levels of the top of the awareness funnel, and it also works on every other level. And I'm happy to dive into that if that is.
No, people have got to contact you for the next levels. But no, seriously,